The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we were muted.
All right. Yeah, I was muted for a second. I'm like, what's going on?
Uzell is muted.
Why am I muted? There we go.
Yay!
Hey, welcome to Running with Scissors.
Hello, it is me. I am the one, the prodigal king, the prodigal son.
So you guys probably haven't seen his face in a while.
But I'm back.
Got it. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back.
Welcome back, little bro.
Have your travels been pleasant, sir?
Man, has what been pleasant?
Your travels.
Oh man, listen. You know, my time has been blessed and amazing. It's been a lot of work. I'm grateful. Yeah, man. And you know what? I'm ready to hit all of these amazing topics that we have this, this banter, this discussion, put more things on the board.
Yeah.
I am happy to be here. This is an actual natural smile, and I am not gonna hold you.
Cheesy.
God, I love y'all, man. I really missed y'all, man.
We missed you.
It's all good, dog.
Sometimes we want to strangle you,
here,
but
dog.
we still love you. You know,
you always got a home here.
Always. And your fans seem to love you too. Let's see if they show up today.
Look.
Yeah. Checking for him. We are chopped liver in his world, folks. We just here placeholders for the man. Placeholders for the man. It's all good, though.
See if they show up today. Lotion ready. I'm just saying.
Lotion ready.
Oh, yo, good callback. Yes, that was something that was said last week.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Whose wife was asking for me? Because that's why.
We'll see if she show up. She ain't but she might.
Shout out.
She might. She did say she will be here today because we did mention that you were going to be here. So she said she would be back.
Oh well, look, man, I'm right here. I'm right here. But I'm only here to discuss. And you want what's called? You want anything extra?
Thank you for clarifying that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and write our apology letter out right now.
Listen, baby. See, if you want anything beyond what I got going right here, that's a private conversation, and that private conversation has to be compensated. You did.
Whoa.
And $sign Ezel move. Got
$sign Ezel. $sign Ezel.
Sounds like a little. What's the word? Are you soliciting services on this?
Hey, no, I'm not soliciting nothing. I'm providing a service of discussion, conversation, just politicking.
Okay.
Parlay.
Talk is not cheap.
And talking ain't cheap.
Oh, combo is not cheap, huh? Okay.
Combo ain't cheap, baby. Combo ain't cheap.
All right. I mean, hey, listen, I get it.
Man, what's good, man?
Well, anyway, we're missing one. Shout out to Penny. She should be on the way. She should be popping in, coming in hot, as we like to say. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause.
Thank you.
Yikes. You know how much you gotta really love and respect someone, and they're a woman, and you just gotta pause. What is it? Yeah, that's actually when you that's actually shows the depth of actual friendship when you gotta pause.
Because listen, because I think that might be amongst us. That might be an inside thing. Nobody else.
Yeah, pause that too.
All right, so But one thing that we did not do last week, and I want to do this week, is I want to pay homage to two legends that we lost: Malcolm Jamal Warner and Danielle Spencer. And rest in peace to them. I said last week, and I've been saying this since I said I've been losing a part of my childhood one by one because both of them were like, I watched them growing up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
we all technically grew
we
up
all
together.
did. We all did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched them growing up, and it kind of hurt a little bit. Especially Malcolm Jamal hit me really hard, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was America's first son, legitimate.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah,
it really was, and I just want to, show some love and pay some respects to the legends, the icons, our childhood. That was this rough. And his birthday was yesterday, as a matter of fact. Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Absolutely.
Happy Heavenly, bro.
Yeah.
Happy Heavenly.
Right.
Man, I'll just say this. It's really cool to see that even though he played a TV son, he still grew up to be a very decent man.
Absolutely.
Because it could have went so many ways. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
Man,
shout out to his parents for making a decent person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. And that's what you speak to right now is really, really important. A lot of these child stars, we've seen where they went in the paths that they took, and how fame has really negatively impacted it. He really, even the odds. Even in his final interview, he and talking about how he wants to be remembered, you could tell this man has an actual heart, and he has not forgotten that heart.
No,
that he has, morals, character, dignity. He exemplified that.
He really did, and as you never heard anything bad about him ever.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. How would y'all, if y'all were child stars, how would y'all deal with the pressure of legit, let's say you started young and you grew up as a child star. How y'all think y'all would react to that?
Me? Glitter Glove, Monkeys, Full Brothers. Done. That's my whole arc.
I think I would have been in one of them statistics. I probably been doing drugs.
Man, I would have been in an oxygen tent. I would have had a Ferris wheel. Oh, it would have been lit.
I'd have been a party girl. I'd have been at the party. I'd have been. Yeah.
You wild. You wild. You wild.
I'm telling you, dog.
I know that. You wild.
I'm just saying. Are you kidding me?
You never
for what? That dude had a Ferris wheel.
For what?
Are you kidding me? Hell no. Give me Mike all day for Circle Beast of Square. I'm talking about Hollywood shit.
Neverland.
Yes. I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would have lived like Bow Wow, but you think I'm playing? Bro,
I know you're serious.
Well, Bow Wow's a mess, though.
Like Bow Wow.
Yeah,
right.
I can see that. I can see that because Bow Wow stayed, and especially with the women, Bow Wow still can't get it right.
I mean, but hey, look. But the only thing is, I would never give Jermaine Dupri as many headaches. That one I would not do. I will be like, all right, JD, I appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would have been it. I would just kept paying homage to everybody before me. But nah, I would have popped my shit quite a few times. You know what I mean? And definitely stayed in some in between some legs. Anyway, moving forward. Yeah.
All I wanted was the Ferris wheel. He out here.
What we know now.
I'm about to Ferris her wheel. You dig me?
But check it. From what we know now, what we've seen now, can we still say that? Because we've seen these child stars go through it.
Absolutely.
So now, I guess I would say, if I think back to my childhood, I'd have been doing drugs. Yeah,
that's fair. I respect it though, low key. Gotta think about it, right? If you're doing it if you're already doing it for free, you have more money. You know what I mean? I respect it.
No, You can respect. No.
I'm saying.
Anything that I have to put inside of a syringe, put up my nose, or do it is not for me, bro. Like,
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have did the needle thing though, but the other stuff you probably saw.
Big dog, girl.
That would have been the redemption story, though. That would have been the redemption story.
Got it. I respect it.
She got herself together, and then look, she's on top. But yeah, I would have.
So you would have been on a Yana Van Zant.
I would have probably I'd got my life together, but I would have went through some shit before I got there, though.
Yo,
for sure.
Yo, that
I had a lot of fun doing it, though.
Would have been wild.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Michelle with 1 L behind the music.
I need
feature Rick James. Oh, Rick.
And Michelle 1 L.
That's it. What? This, I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. Yeah,
Michelle just turned into Tina Marino. That's the funny part.
The
whole story arc.
The whole arc is literally just, oh my god.
But listen, we didn't even talk about what the topic is. Hey everybody, thank you
guys
for joining us and welcome to Running with Scissors. Did we even introduce ourselves? I am Michelle with 1 L.
I think we got to Ezel and then hey, I'm Royal. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
That was a great conversation. I don't care what y'all talking about. I'll find out who I am later. We gotta let that cook.
We're gonna definitely clip this one.
So the topic for today is triggered but trying. How to stay calm in a crazy world.
Oh, gee, man.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting topic because how do you stay calm in this crazy world? Because the world is crazy right now, for sure.
That's a lot of triggers going on.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Can I divulge one trigger that I definitely saw?
Yes.
And I'm sorry I got to serious this out, but
no, it's all good. It's all good.
It is what it is. And I know we're gonna double back, but so scrolling through Instagram, my mindset wasn't ready for this. I saw this Navy veteran who was in a wheelchair. He was an African American male in a wheelchair, and this guy who accused him of not serving in the Navy. I don't know why anybody would fake that. Shot him in the middle of the street.
Damn.
Shot him in the middle of the street. Now, what bothered me the most was quite a few different things. Well, actually, I'm gonna just list it. One, the audacity of you doing that to that man, and he's clearly non-threatening. He's literally in a wheelchair, and one of those motorized wheelchairs, so he have to control it. And you shot that man in his chest. You tried to kill him. It was done in the middle of the street. People were recording, and then not only that, but you know how normalized this stuff is. Some people didn't really just move like that. You know what I mean? No, some people didn't move to help him. Some people didn't move to really stop him.
They recorded it though.
But they definitely made sure that they recorded it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to put my phone down, step away for a bit, and really, really rework my energy because of the fact that, dog, that was so immediately, I felt all the fury of everybody who I'm connected to in the diaspora was like, this is just wrong, and he should not be here anymore for what he did to that man.
But bro, you actually did bring up a solution, and I know you were doing it in a way that made you angry. But one thing you said is you had to step away, put the phone down, and refocus. So you actually hit on something that people should be doing when they do 5 trigger points.
They're triggered, right?
Yeah,
right. But
I like that,
and I understand that's what we should be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hit that, but why not utilize that fury that we feel. And
well,
look, dog,
I will say this.
Look, I don't.
Wait a minute. I'll say this.
It's the right.
No, I say it like this. We don't. Some family business we don't talk about in front of a camera.
Hey, Kenji.
That's the best way I can say it.
Some family business, what?
We don't talk about it in front of a camera.
We don't discuss in front of a camera.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's family business.
That's like whatever goes on in this house stays in this house.
Yep.
Stays in his house.
And that might not have been the best thing to do because a lot of secrets was going on inside them houses.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
A whole nother podcast.
A whole nother one. But I will say this though. It just, to me, it speaks to the humility and the meekness of our people. Yep. You know what I mean? And how we will, like, also to the times, because I'm not gonna lie, I like after I reworked the energy, I had to scroll past that, you know, and you know, I'm looking at other things in my algorithm, and Meta, Instagram, whomever over there, Zuckerberg. Hey, listen, dog, I'm tired of my page looking like Magic City, man. Like for real. Like I'm really into philosophy and science and stuff, bro. Like,
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go ahead, RG. But then I got something to say to that too.
But like, wait, did we take a break? Wait, we right? Because
well, let's do that, and then we'll come back.
Let's take a break.
For sure.
Tap into your essence with a Divine Essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
We are back better than ever. Running with scissors. RG switching over to the other side. My sister sitting next to me.
No, we're fine where we at until Penny come.
Yep. Because it just totally threw me off. I get ready to point to you. And it, like,
I think Liv switched it. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Liv knows.
No, dude. That's Michelle with one L. Now I'm pointing to the right side. And my brother Ezel Moon holding it down.
So the topic today is triggers. Triggered for trying how to stay calm in a crazy world. Ezel was just touching on a moment that he had where he was triggered and how he dealt with it, which I thought was super dope because he stepped away from the situation for a moment. And oftentimes when we're triggered, we don't always do that.
Absolutely.
And he also tried to blame like Instagram for having all that scattered ass on his Instagram. But other than that,
here come Penny. I'm gonna say this to that. They will not
you don't blame them, dog.
They will not give you what you don't request.
Whoa.
No, whoa, my ass.
Whoa. Look here.
Whoa, my ass.
Y'all look, that's the problem. But that's the problem. But that's the issue.
Hi, y'all.
What's up, big sis?
What's going on?
You be on it. You like swoop.
Y'all ready? I'll be fast with it. I didn't give Liv a chance.
Shout out to Olivia. Shout out to Olivia. She in the back doing her thing.
See. All right, I'm about to say what he getting fussed out about.
No, well, we started the topic, as you know, the topic is triggered for trying. So he talked about a moment he was triggered, which is kind of deep. Then he got on how he gave an announcement, or he tried to talk to Meta.
Man, I'm trying to reach
for
out
them to stop sending Magic City to his feed.
Literally, it's just
Yeah,
it's literally
exactly.
like it's literally like oh my, like yo, I like philosophy.
They trying to recruit you.
Yeah, but Magic City just don't appear. You clicking on something.
I don't know
That's what I'm saying.
You clicking on something,
Look,
bro.
y'all listen. If
Yeah.
you are one of my friends,
It ain't all Confucius on your page, dog.
Look, if you are
Now look, you know what it probably is? You
all
already know the
y'all are my
algorithm. Listen
friends.
to him. Homie don't keep no clothes on. They probably already think he's stripping.
That
Look.
too.
Oh wow!
All the time. They're like, I see his nipples. Hey, look, nipples be always greasy. They like, oh, he
Wait,
already
what?
worked them.
Here we go. Here.
At Fit with Ezel. At Fit with Ezel.
Dog, that's a
Hey,
whole
look,
my fitness
that's
page.
probably
got-
what
my
that is.
fitness
You
page-
are triggering the algorithm.
I'm listen, y'all.
Way, for
Listen,
sure.
listen.
Whether with your naked body or
Because
something.
because my titties is out.
Yeah.
They trying to get me.
Yes.
They trying to-
Absolutely. Yes.
They're like, since they're out, Chocolate City is
It goes
hiring. That's all that is.
There
all
you
right,
go.
you know what?
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
where was I at with this actual topic discussion that I was trying to,
Triggered with trying.
So the reason why I don't agree with my own reaction is because I feel like that fury that I felt in regards to that man who was literally a Navy veteran. He fought for this country and was shot by that guy who didn't believe that he was a Navy veteran in the middle of the street, is because I feel as if that fury that was felt could be used in a productive manner. And that productive manner is something that doesn't allow for me to just scroll away and, let it become just another news story that I'm clicking past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should always lend credence to a fire that continues to burn inside of me. And whenever I see things like that, you know what I mean? Like it shouldn't, I feel like it shouldn't just be another news cycle. And that thought hasn't left me, I get it.
So what you want to do?
Yeah.
Because if you're going to sit in this in your soul, what do you want to do about it?
I was about to say,
Because
why?
you can't
What
just
is it
sit on
triggering?
well.
Well,
yeah.
I can't. How we just said the things that that should be in house that can't be said
in house.
That's the thing. These are things.
Fair enough.
That, everybody.
My other responses will not lend credence to where I'm at in life and how I want my energy to be portrayed.
I respect it.
Gotcha. I have a comment I want to read. This is on my IG. What's one of my boys? He said, I've been in law enforcement for over 20 years as a Black man. You want to talk about triggers? It's easy to deal with a trigger behind a screen. Try to maintain your composure at a homicide scene.
Tell him I said, I literally work security in DC, in Silver Spring. And like, dog, I've almost been stabbed. I've almost been shot.
It's crazy in real time. And this is someone who had 2 brothers killed in the street.
Oh yeah, nah, man. I'm so sorry.
That's a different type of thing. You know what I mean? So imagine we're talking about triggers, but trying, like, how do you deal with that stuff when you're triggered by something?
The hardest part, I feel like one of the hardest things, and that's also something that I'm scared of happening to us, especially within our portion of society, is that we all become numb to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary.
And that's part of the reason why,
like,
that's part of the reason why when I scrolled away, it's like, I don't know if I should be doing that, because I feel like it'll contribute, I feel like it'll contribute to that thought process that this is normal. It's not normal.
So when you scroll away, you feel like you're leaving them hanging. Is that kind of what we're getting at?
Yeah.
Basically, like, I feel like I'm not helping how I'm supposed to be helping. And that part is literally causing my soul to scream as if like, yo, what am I doing?
What are you doing? But in that moment, though, there was really nothing that you could do. because the situation, first of all, they had already happened, and I get it. You saw it, and it was like, damn, I don't want to even see this. You can't unsee it because you saw it already.
Right. So there's a level of acceptance that you have to put into it. We're not saying that's cool. We're not saying you shouldn't take action, but in that moment when it triggered you, it had already happened. So you have to accept that and then go from that point. Because you wasn't there to stop it. You wasn't there to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Is this something that happened in person or something you watched?
Oh no, something that I saw online. If you go look at that story, bro, it's crazy. It's like dude was literally in a wheelchair. Apparently, like a discussion was had that he was a Navy veteran. The guy that shot him literally just reached in his backpack, pulled out a gun, and just shot that man while he was in his wheelchair with an American flag on his wheelchair because he's a Navy veteran. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's and apparently the guy that shot him did not believe that he was a Navy veteran.
Navy or Marines. He's a human. He's a man.
Exactly.
It don't matter. It's like black, white, green, red, Democrat, Republican, civilian, veteran. You're a man. You're a human, and you deserve to be happy, alive, and peace and respected. Period. It's like
even if he was lying, why shoot him?
What's the
right? Whether he was lying or not.
Now, I asked, did you see it in person or online? And I asked that because right now we have to remember that social media has a purpose of keeping us distracted. And the people in charge of social media make sure they do their job. And now they have a whole algorithm and AI to make sure it keeps us distracted. Because as long as you are distracted by the fights that you were not a part of, the ones you should be a part of, you're probably not going to be an active participant in, or not gathering the troops, power in numbers for the things you should be fighting for. Don't allow social media or what you see outside to dictate what emotions you are going to have today and what fight you feel like you need to pay attention to, because it's not yours.
But how?
I get that though, but how?
If it's literally one of our
own.
You
see it.
Because you still, like I said, no. Now you know I'm all, you know what I'm saying, power to the people. But like I said, we are human first, then we are black, brown, and white. And we have to remember that too, because we as a people in our culture, we are easily triggered because of the generations that we have already been hurt because of our color. But we don't move like them. We don't hate like them. And we have to make sure that they don't trigger us in the response that we first feel necessary, because that's the trick. I mean, think about it.
You got to ask yourself, why is this thing triggering us? And that was another comment. Why are we being triggered? Why is it triggered? No,
Can I interject 2 seconds, bro?
Yes.
2 seconds. Penny, I feel you, but dog, that is part of our problem. We should hate like them. We should respond like them. I'm tired of that, bro. Like, wow, dog, no, you know, sometimes like I understand, bro. I understand that mindset of, yes, bro, when they go low, we go high. No, sometimes when they go low, we should take it to hell. Because of the fact that
we don't want to go to hell.
Hey, look, I don't want to go to hell.
Not deserve a bullet in his chest for being a human being. He fought for this country, dog.
But
you said earlier we are human first, right? You are absolutely correct. We are definitely humans first. That was a human that did that to another human. That human that did that to another human should not be allowed to do that to anybody else, and he shouldn't just stop it from being able to sit inside of a cell. If that human carried the same skin color that we carry, then guess what? That would happen to that human. That human will be underneath the earth, dog, 6 feet immediately. If
look, I
if
totally.
the skin colors were reversed, that man would be in dead.
No, but this is what I'm saying is, I totally agree with you. But we have to understand that setup and that trick too, because you already know with all these police they putting everywhere, they want us to act a fool so they can have another reason to kill us. It just gives them another excuse to kill us. And half of the time when we go off, we don't quote unquote meet them where they are in their side of town and their offices. We tear up our own stuff. trying to prove a point. We can't do that. That's not productive. And most of those people, the way that they move, we don't even study them long enough to actually do a proper attack. We just responded emotionally, and that's not how you make decisions. And that's not how you make progress. You may get something done, eye for an eye, but then what? Now you both can't see.
Listen, I would rather us both be blind. Do you understand me? I would rather us both be blind than for you to be able to continue to see yourself doing what you're doing in the future. Let us both lose our sight. I'm not with that, bro. Like, I'm not with that.
But no, you could totally have, but that's the part that becomes with the respect, where everybody has their part to play in the fight. You have think about a chessboard. You have the pawns, you have the bishops, you have the knights. There are some of us that have that fire in us, and you're supposed to be on the ground getting dirty and fighting. Like, you're supposed to be a soldier in the front line. And then you have other people that's supposed to hold it together and organize it and recruit. Everybody has a part. And if that part in you is like, I'm supposed to fight, then that's what it is. If you, anytime you are triggered by something, whether it's emotionally up or emotionally down, you got to ask why. Because you are triggered because this was unjust, it's not right. And you not only just believe in equality, but you know that this is not the way it's supposed to be done. And whatever you decide what that fight looks like for you, because that fire don't just burn out. But what I'm saying is that you still get to choose what it is that you are going to fight for, what you're going to spend that energy on, and the consequence that comes with it. So make sure that you make a sound decision, not an emotional one. And just make sure that you are clear about what it is that you're doing, because they are triggering us just to kill us, kill us.
Yes, I totally agree with you on that one. But somebody said rude to the good bro. I guess that's one.
Rudolph, you cute. That's that guy right there. I will say this, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, I will say this. So as the public can see, we're still dealing with our traumas and how to navigate them. We didn't say we had the answers, but we do have the conversations. I will interject this, not as a joke, but as being dead serious. This is a great website you can use to actually help get some of the tools you need to navigate in such difficult times. We joke around, but these are real feelings. We don't fake what we do. So when you see us, this is how we feel. And though we don't want to advocate violence, we understand the need for it. So if you feel like that, go to this website so you don't end up making the wrong decision.
Well, this is true.
I did just
right.
This is true.
Look, you got a Martin and a Malcolm.
So Kinley in the comments said triggers are a weakness. What do y'all think about that?
I disagree.
It depends on the situation, though. It's kind of the situation
thing, right? Partial.
Mm-hmm.
How you respond to them can be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it may not, because I think triggers are just a natural response to things, and they come from somewhere. So I don't think it makes you weak. I think how you respond to them makes you might make you weak, depending on what that looks like.
I want to say that I don't think that the triggers are the weakness. I think that it really just depends on what type of trigger you're talking about.
Okay.
If we're talking about things when it comes to social justice, I don't think that's a weakness.
No, because I think it's gonna call you to action.
Exactly. Especially
right.
That's a moral code.
That's a moral code, right?
Exactly.
But then if you get triggered, you're gonna go bust somebody's car windows out.
Yeah.
Because they took your parking spot.
Because they took your parking spot right now.
All right, well, that's just you being triggered by things you feel like that was unfair. Now, if you talk about you look over your broad texting another man. Man, first off,
okay,
broad, and then
she trying to get snatched across the couch, like she's right there.
Okay.
So we're not trying to stay calm for shit.
So
okay, got it. You talking about snatching people over the couch, like
I say she right. Like I can see the text.
Who
Leroy? Are you serious?
Even in that scenario, how you respond to that matters. Because if you immediately respond, then what?
Yeah, you're right. See, look, that's why we having this conversation. I'm like, That's cause and effect, but it is a trigger because she got
in
snatched.
a jail cell.
The
Going in
It's
jail.
a jail cell.
can create another cause.
Calm your butt down.
Because now your reaction to
She
that
just text
is gonna
Leroy on
cause
the
your
other side of the
ass to go to
couch.
jail. You
She
going to
is
jail.
tripping. We're about to have a conversation. What you mean?
Cool.
A
I don't-
conversation.
Homie that just text Leroy on my couch. Like, we about to talk. What you mean?
We finna
Y'all
have a
gonna
real
have
It was a
conversation,
slight
or somebody gonna get
tug.
bust upside their head.
Hey,
What's
look, it
gonna
was just a slight tug for the attention. Like, hello.
Now listen, I got another. Hey, listen, if you by the way, speaking of,
I'm gonna go ahead and put that up one more time. One time for the one time.
Yeah,
One time
yeah,
for the one time.
please.
One time for the one time. Just hey dog. If that happened to you, go ahead and log in.
Yeah.
That's all.
But how bold is that though? How bold, disrespectful, and sloppy. Like you said, like she's sitting right there in front of you. Now look, yes, you don't want to be triggered towards something violent, but I'm just saying some folks need to definitely be held accountable. Like, are you really seriously not caring? Or you really think that you're safe, that you're gonna do something that risky and dangerous?
Yeah, accountability, yes. Headlock, no. No,
Yeah, I'm saying
no headlocks.
Accountability, absolutely. Make somebody completely spaz out.
Yeah,
I know.
Now it's another situation.
Yeah, and now somebody got it. Right? Now somebody got it. Now somebody got to go find a shovel. Anyway,
yes,
I didn't say that.
Check this out.
You know, it wasn't me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
They need a shovel so they can plant their rose garden as they relax and don't
Okay,
go to
all right,
jail.
okay.
That new fertilizer for that rose garden is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's
okay. I will hold myself accountable and I will fix it. What you're supposed to do in that situation when you are looking to your right and you see Leroy on the text message, you take a mental note, make a decision. This heifer ain't worth it. And in the night early, no explanation and no callbacks, and no, she can't pick up her shoes from your house. It's make a decision. Kick her out.
Say, big dog. Hey, listen, if you catch her doing all of that, let me tell you something. That you could just be like me. 2 weeks.
Good callback. Good callback.
You break up,
baby. You won't be triggered if you just keep it for
your freedom for another person who is not worth all of that.
Not loyal. Hey, look, don't even have the courtesy to keep it secret and private. Like, for real.
That's when your emotions can cause you.
Penny is hilarious. You got to keep it penny.
To that could send you to jail.
You know what?
Jail, dog.
When we not on air, I'm gonna see exactly what definition you have given that. We're gonna keep it penny before we claim that. Penny. Before you put that on the board, what does that mean?
Keep it penny. Keep it P. Gotta keep it penny.
Oh, I like that.
Real hey, look, how do you stay calm in a crazy world, right? We're talking about triggers. And what does it mean to be triggered? We are pretty much figured that out.
Inner peace. But triggers, with what she said about it being a weakness, triggers and our emotions are flags. They're for you to check your status. What is trying to get your attention? Why is this triggering me? Happy or sad? Why is this getting any type of emotion to me? Like, and if it's an extreme emotion, then you really got to ask yourself, well, what is that? Like, you got to catch yourself. Don't move. Don't respond. What is that? Why?
Listen, y'all want to hear something that almost triggered me? It's funny.
Oh Lord!
So, sure.
Hey, look, y'all nervous?
So one of my
no, they can only ban us for a year. It's all good.
So one of my hey, and if I get canceled, it is what it is. So hey, man, look, one of my old
we just got him back. We're about to lose him. Go for it.
Okay.
Hey, no problem. I'll be back. One of my old flings. She hit.
The Running Man only in a rerun. Remember? Oh, sorry. Running Man.
One of my old flings. She hit me and said that I was on the T app.
You was on the what?
I was on the T. Yeah, I'm on the T app, and I got red flags on the T app, or something like that.
What is a T? What
is that? 2 weeks, sir.
What are you saying? A T what?
The T app. So it's an app.
Oh, I just heard about that yesterday. What was you on there?
Well, apparently, I am a walking red flag or something like that. But
somebody
anyway,
put you
just said 2 weeks, dog. You wonder why?
Check this out. This out. The person that put me on there, I don't know who this person is.
Obviously, you do.
No, I don't.
A stranger put you on there?
So here's the thing. Apparently what's happening is that some women are literally just putting people on there that they want to deal with and
that
red
like
flagging them so that
to see if anybody had any dealings with you.
No, not that.
Not
just
that?
So that
T-App. Thank you, D. Thank you. Because when he's saying T something about what time out, like what is he saying?
I just heard about the T-App yesterday. And just yesterday. And it's funny that he bringing it up today.
Yep.
So somebody
y'all asking questions, y'all don't have to have no tea spilt.
So women can spill the tea?
Yeah, but the thing is, apparently what's happening is for a lot of women are just on there just lying about their interactions with people so that they can stop people from dealing with them so that they themselves
can have.
Can I make a public service announcement? Hello, is this working? Can I make a public service announcement? One of the signs that you may not be emotionally mature to handle a relationship, you have the T-App on your phone looking for sound advice. I'm just saying. If you're using this as a go to prison ball, and you're looking for the one on the T-App, if you can't ask your own questions and you need someone else to spill it for you, you may not need to be in a relationship. Like, stop it, quit it, please. You're no good.
There's a lot of these pages out there that are like that. And if they got one they called "Have You Dated Him?" They got one of those on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have you dated him?
But I will say this though.
Okay.
So I see the advantage of the app in regards to.
No, I don't.
In regards to,
you used to have wingman for that. Like, bring your friends, scam them.
I mean, well, some people are in fact they done put predators on there and actual like bad human beings.
Okay, I mean I get that, but what about the people who catching a stray who didn't do nothing?
Well, as one of those people who caught the stray,
I was such as yourself.
I can already tell you, it don't matter to me, bro. Like that's why I said it almost triggered me because of the fact that,
so you gained acceptance. Yes, that's another one.
Acceptance. Because what can you do once you're on the app? You're on the app.
Yeah, no, that stuff. Women, stop being. All right, I don't want to say retarded because I don't even think that's politically correct anymore. Stop being petty. I'm just saying, stop being petty, stop being immature, stop being messy. And I say that because one, this algorithm that is increasing the way they are training this AI, the last thing that any good man, not just in our culture, but especially in our culture, needs, because you mad because he don't want you. I'm just saying, I'm gonna need you to accept that maybe you is the problem. Just because
not only are
you know how when you Google stuff, can y'all imagine right now? See, look, that is triggering me to want to stand up and fight for my brother here. But can you imagine if this man in front of us was triggered on that kind of app with who he is and what he does and what he represents, not just for us, but as a man? That's how you get whooped right there. I'm not saying I'm preaching violence, but I'm just saying some of the stuff in your life might be that way because of who you are. The karma alone. I would hate for Mr. Ezel Moon to come up on Google on some T-App or anything else next to his accolades. Now you are messing with somebody's future. That's how people get whooped. People need to understand that this is more than a game. You're messing with people's lives. Just because you bored and lonely on a Tuesday does not give you the certifications to be an asshole. Excuse my language. I'm just saying. You are ruining people's lives.
You got pretty riled up.
Ruining people's lives.
But
and yes,
true.
I have dealt with my triggers. I'm triggered because it is unjust and it's not right. And more people need to stand up for it. It's not cute. That's not cute.
And the fact of the matter is that they're doing it so that nobody else would want him.
And he still don't want you now.
They want him to themselves.
And he still don't want you. I don't think it was very productive, sweetie.
To me, I feel like it's probably somebody that you know, and you didn't give them the time of the day.
Men and women, if you ever do your research and you find out who's playing these games, sue them. to the extent of the law, because most of us
And there's
don't
no
even
way
know.
to find out who posted the thing. It's like, come on, like this is crazy to me.
Hey, look, you let a woman do it, because you know we be finding out our research. We do our homework.
I'll go right in the app.
Let that 007 female that you can trust go find it out, because anybody who's dealing with this is probably sloppy enough, and the algorithm will connect you. And that's one of those things where if you can calm yourself down and not be triggered towards violence, there are other ways to still get justice without it being violent. But this is
Penny,
how you
do it. How do you do it? Because you about to fight right now. How do you do
it? Hey, look, I'm gonna scan.
You went somewhere, by the way. I was like,
Ezel Moon on a thing, I'm gonna find out who it is, okay? Because I'm good with my research. Like, don't play with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, it's not okay. It's not.
I know it's not.
Yeah, you know her. You know the girl in some way.
Look,
you came across her path at some point.
Probably so. But hey, man,
that is so tired. And whoever is doing that is, I don't even know. I don't even have words for that kind of thing.
She probably got that 2 weeks.
You can think about the rooms that you've been in, and then just kind of observe who's rolling their eyes the hardest. Who sucked their teeth and walked out the room as soon as you came in?
On team or T?
Probably me, T. On the
T app. I don't know how long. I don't even know how long. I just heard about it for the very first time yesterday, and I just happened to see somebody post something about it yesterday. But I don't know.
That's what we got to ask questions. Like, people need to be daring enough for transparency when you are dating someone. Yes, it may be early in the game, and we were talking about this on the other show. Ask some questions and see how they respond. Can I see your phone? Like, literally, what kind of stuff are you doing? Because I want to know how much drama I'm inviting into my life up front.
And you know what I say? If you come on the first date and ask me for my phone, you might want to pay a check.
It ain't got to be the first date.
The date is over. I'm not.
Hey, look, it don't have to be the first date, but I think it's a good
date.
It's a fair question before you see where I live at. Why not? If I can't trust you, if you're not so transparent, what you doing? Because I think it's a good question to be.
I don't know you. Why would I give you my phone?
It's a great thing, but getting into somebody's phone,
who are you?
It's a little bit too much.
You can ask me about mine. Everything on here is just as consistent in real life and
I don't
virtual.
care about that. But that would probably raise a little red flag for me if somebody was like, "Let me see your phone." What?
We just got here.
Maybe it's in the delivery. Hey, look, even if you don't want it.
What's in my phone is not your business. Like,
not yet, anyway.
Very conversations in my phone with people. Why do I need to share that with you?
You ain't gotta let them see it for no hours and hours. You gotta watch that.
Let them see it at all. What am I looking for?
For me, your response tells me a lot. Somebody that's like, "Oh my God, no." You might have something in there that I may disagree with, and then there's somebody that's like, "I don't care."
I'm seeing Penny right now, like, dude, we just got appetizers. I'm just trying to eat my pasta stickers, and now you're trying to look through my iPhone. Can we at least get my soda?
If I just say, "Hey, let me see your phone," and their response was like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, no.
Yeah, that's weird.
That be an honest response because that's weird. It's weird.
Y'all don't think with all the stuff that people doing, I want to know. I'm not going to scroll through every single thing. But there are some stuff like I want to know if I got a pedophile across the seat from my table. I want to know, like, it don't have to be the first date. It don't have to be the first date.
Your phone number.
No, look, it doesn't have to be the first date. But let's say like you've been dating for like some weeks, and now you are developing feelings, and now you're thinking about that next level. You're thinking about maybe keeping them.
You've been out of the dating game for a while now. The stuff that you're saying is weird, Penny.
Oh no,
see, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You ain't dating nobody for a long time.
But that's what. But hey, look, but I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You know, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Even if you have Penny standards, keep it P. But my thing for me, thing for me too. What I weeks.
I don't know. You can't ask me for my phone.
2 weeks.
I don't think you can ever ask me for my phone just because you want to look through it. If you have questions, ask me. Don't ask me.
See, that's one of the questions. Like I said, I wouldn't have to go through
your phone.
But see, but that's what. No, but look, but remember, I'm the queen of questions. No, like I said, I'm the queen of question, and that response. What most of our communication is not.
What's a normal
communication to each other is not verbal. And that response says a lot, because I can tell when I am dealing with somebody who has a whole bunch of different triggers that they haven't dealt with, because they real snappy, they real defensive, and you can see that. People who are
like asking my phone, we just trying to have a coffee.
I would be defensive if someone asked for my phone either. And not that I have anything to hide in my phone, but I would be defensive.
Like, yo, who's man is this? Like,
it's a good question. even if the answer to me, even if the answer is hell no, what's wrong with you? I'm still right there, and I can look you dead in your face and go back and come back with why I asked.
Because you're nosy.
I want to know what's the why behind that. Oh,
yeah.
What you slapping?
Stuff that dropped.
Someone reaching for a phone. She over there like, what the
What
right?
Why? Okay, tell me what's the why? The why behind that?
My why is because the reaction gives you a hint of who they may be. If they are triggered, just like you said with triggers, because there are some people that it doesn't even matter if you ask them about their phone. You have some
the chat in my Instagram is like, pay the bill first.
I ain't asked you for the password.
You know what?
Hey, look,
that is a good start.
I ain't asked you for the password, but I'm just saying though.
His phone, you can look through my phone.
Some people get very defensive just asking them questions. Well, why you asking me that? Well, why you
agree.
asking me that? Why you asking
ask you that?
And for me, if every question is triggering you to be defensive, why? Then you don't even want to answer some questions like, what's going on? Why can't you just answer these questions? Because they're just questions. I'm not threatening you. I'm not about to report you. Like, it's just a question. Why does every question have to be defensive?
Now,
why does your date sound like an interrogation?
That's what I don't want to be interrogated. Because if you're hiding something, it's over. I get that. Yeah, but you're not gonna learn if somebody hiding something on day 3 days in.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I didn't end the relationships in like 8 hours.
Everybody doesn't show up to a first date.
She beat his L. At least she got 2 weeks in. Golly.
At least give it 2 weeks. At least.
Yeah, I've had a whole relationship in 8 hours, and I'm serious. The questions can get you a lot because you can find out a lot about people when you actually do take it. It's up to you how much time you want to waste. For myself, I have too much things to do. I'm not wasting my time. The sooner, the better for me. I wish people could walk around and say, I'm a jerk, I'm stingy, I'm selfish on a t-shirt. Save me some freaking time.
That's not the reality that we live in. So we have to kind of work our way up to that.
Yes.
Or not.
No, not be triggered.
It depends on how much time.
Or not. And you could just,
it depends on how much time.
Or not. That's true, but
it don't have to be the first or second date.
I just feel like conversations should be conversations. I just think in conversations for someone who's dating, I think that an interrogation is we're running down questions. What do you like to do? I mean, I think those are things that you ask, when you first meet somebody. I think there's general things that we ask when we first start dating someone.
Well, your favorite color, favorite food?
No, I don't think I'm too old for that.
Nothing like that. But we don't need a questionnaire at dinner, right?
Yeah, we don't
know how your steak is right now. We'll get to the questions later. You know what I'm saying?
I think that if just general conversation can bring out a lot if you know which way to go in the conversation. But if you just sit there question after question after question after question, and I've been in those experiences, and I don't like that because I feel like, are we
like why?
Are we getting to know each other? Or are you trying to? What's happening here? Is this a test?
Oh no! I can dig it. It can be uncomfortable, especially if they don't have a true purpose for doing it, like if they just randomly asking stuff. If they're really, really paranoid, because you have some people the particular questions that they ask can let you know where it's like, what are you worried about? Like, you worried about she on you? Why are you asking? And that's why even if you're getting interrogated, you can also learn a lot about that person because they will tell you exactly what they're looking for. Where it's like, you must have been in some. Who hurt you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who hurt you? Why are you asking me all that?
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially if they start asking you about previous relationships and those other kind of stuff. I'm like, well, why are we here?
I'll be like, how long since your last relationship? Asking me all that. And they'll be like, 3 months ago. If homie busts out crying at the table, guess what? Dinner's over. We don't have to have a date 3.
The last relationship.
You're clearly still not over it.
Back in my dating days, that actually happened. We were literally having dinner, and this chick started crying about her child's father who went off to war. And I'm like, can we at least finish dinner?
Can I?
We got pot stickers. Why are we crying right now?
He's
Look at me like I did something
Out here.
wrong. I'm like, we got pot stickers. I got a steak. It's rare. Can we eat food before you start crying? Because they look at me like I'm a villain. I'm just like, I just want dinner. Yeah, we never went out again, by the way. That was weird.
I ask random questions. Everything doesn't have to be very serious with me. I genuinely always love questions. I'll ask everything from your favorite food to favorite movie growing up, scariest moments,
I like
last person that you
Yeah,
dated.
those are
Like,
hard
I
questions.
do have
I
a
like that.
range. Yeah, I have a range of questions, but
God,
I am
God.
still I'm still intentional about learning who you are. And I do that because I mean, really, I've always been just that real deal. I'm not about to play no games. What you get is all of me. Like I'm not about to be, it's not about to be a little bit. I know the kind of quality that I'm going to bring to the relationship. It's like I'm not girlfriend material, I'm a wife material.
What are you looking for in the phone? If you get the
I
phone,
told you I'm looking for the ain't nobody got no time to be really scrolling through no phone. Ain't nobody doing that.
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm looking for the response. Because like I said, the response, willing to be transparent or
hand it
not.
to you, then what?
Then guess what? That's a good sign because that means they confident about not
But
finding
if they
something.
don't hand it to you, that's a bad sign.
Then it's like, well, what's going on? I bookmark
That's
it.
not
Even if
my
I don't
first
say nothing
thought,
to
though.
them.
My first thought would not be what's going on
Wow,
if they don't give me their phone.
Even if I have so many different but what if they just don't want you to know the codes to certain stuff at their job? Like, hey, I can't give you my phone because of that. Literally just that.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
I don't want to put anybody in a
think
position to have to defend why they didn't want to give me their phone, and we're not even established with anything.
Right? Yeah,
like we're
that's
just
weird.
talking. We just on a date. So I don't want anybody.
If they just say I'm not, because it's a difference between I don't know you. I'm not giving you my phone. Like it's a difference saying it that way. I don't know you. I'm not giving you my phone. To hell no. What the hell's wrong with you? You see what I'm saying? When folks go off, like a question can be handled.
I would probably say that. I would probably go off. So
I wouldn't go off. I'd be looking at you like, damn.
I would be like, what the hell are you on my phone for?
See, and I would be like,
why for me that he asked me that.
All right, but let's reset real quick because we only got about 3 minutes left. So everybody, can they give one way to how to stay calm with your triggers? Let's start with Ezel.
Man, look, take a step back, like I said earlier, and really refocus, go off, do something totally different. And, I will say one thing that I've definitely been doing more is returning to the breath. So now if your breath is funky, I wouldn't recommend that. So, but
as long as you're smelling it, it's all you. Have fun with that.
Inhale
your breath.
Yeah, inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6, and you'll
brush after that. You'll be all right.
Brush.
He's saying brush after that.
Brush before and after. Actually, do both. Brush both before and after.
All right, Michelle, what you got? What's a tip to help people stay calm?
For me, a trigger is I cannot respond. I have to just breathe for a minute, think about my response. Mm-hmm. I'm never going to act first. So if I'm triggered, I have to either walk away, hang up the phone, or punch you in your face now. So that's no, but I'm just saying, no.
Fair.
I mean,
that's fair.
Michelle, you're gonna be on the wall. You have to be good.
Depending on what I'm triggered by, or who's triggering me, or what's triggering me. If it's a person, I know I have to step away and because sometimes people will keep coming at you, though. When you're triggered, and it's kind of like I might have to tell you, like, if you don't stop, this is going to be a problem.
The disclaimer.
So I'm going to give you a disclaimer, and then I have to walk away. So breathing for me it works. I got to take a deep breath.
I would say I'll try to diffuse and disconnect for a second. Because my first response is not probably my best response in most cases. So I have to diffuse myself before I respond. How about you, Miss Penny?
Somebody said I'm a gangster.
You are.
Yeah. I know we all said yes. Unanimously, yes.
So how about you, Penny?
I don't want to
home.
punch people in the face, y'all. What about
I
you, Penny?
separate. I separate mentally from it, and I put on my active listening. I learned. I'll try not to do the right now. Well, why did that trigger me? Because I want to make sure, especially if they're still in my face, that I'm still looking at them and listening.
Yeah.
But I try to make sure I listen to the rest of what they're saying, because people don't know that they're triggering you most times. Like they're just speaking their truth, their perspective, and they have no clue what it's reminding you of and where it's taking you at all. So true. I try to be like, that's me tripping. I'm tripping, but keep looking them in the face a little bit.
And they don't always need to know. I don't think you should always make an announcement. I'm triggered. You're triggering me. I don't really feel like that's necessary.
Right.
You made me think about, this is probably not correct. That made me think about when, we all seen it at Walmart, somebody with the headphones on, and you know what I'm saying? They triggering. That's what you sound like when you're like, you're triggering me. You're triggering me.
It's like, triggering me, right? And you don't have to make an announcement because somebody's triggering, because your triggers are yours. They don't belong to anybody else. So it's
can't nobody see them until you tell them.
And can't nobody until you tell them, and then it's like, so because some people don't get it, they're triggering you.
Hey, look, they will keep poking that button. Right.
I'm glad you caught that. That was a good catch.
I think the reflection should be later, because I often reflect on when I'm triggered, because sometimes I'm triggered and nobody knows I'm triggered, and then I go and like, why was I triggered? Then I got to deal with that.
All right.
So it's always about separation and disconnected from that moment, because the reaction could always be bad.
Not good.
Find out why. Find out why, because our current triggers have nothing to do with the person we're looking at
right now,
or the video that we're looking at right now. It has nothing to do with that. It's something else. Triggers and stimulation, it's like a memory. It's a status check. It's reminding you of something else. Figure out who it is, what it is, when it was.
All right.
Yeah, and also just being triggered does not mean that you're broken. It means that you're human. Because
oh my God, please.
This means it's human.
I'm with you. As long as you're still being triggered, that means you still have emotions. Because we are being desensitized all the time. And look, when you see somebody getting hurt, you're supposed to feel sad and upset.
That part.
And when you don't feel like that no more, then you need to check yourself and stay in the house.
Yep. And it's how we respond to it. How we respond to it matters. So take that into consideration when you're thinking about being triggered, or when you're triggered. You have to always think about how you respond to things, because the response could really be bad or a problem.
And that's not an excuse that's going to keep you out of jail. You can't be like, well, why'd you run that car off the road? I was triggered, Your Honor. That's stupid. Don't do that. That is not a defense.
Nobody's trying to hear that. Nobody is trying to hear that.
Yep, indeed.
But we have come to the end of the show, right?
Yes.
We did it.
It's an hour.
We did it.
And it was great having our brother Ezel back.
Yay.
As always, you are always missed when you're not here.
And I appreciate y'all making sure that I feel welcome every time I come back, y'all. I know it's been some time, but I'm so grateful to be in this space with y'all. For real.
Sir, you never left. You were just busy.
You're right. You're right.
Just busy.
Yeah, listen, life be lifing, okay?
Right.
And things be happening, and we totally get it.
Yeah.
But listen, if you guys like what we are doing here and we love this continued support. So please consider donating to the show on our website at theunitedfrontnetwork.com. All proceeds go to the operating costs of running this network. It ain't free, y'all.
Yeah, and if you
like our page on Facebook,
right?
Hey, and make sure and interact with us, man. Definitely interact with us. That way we build this engagement, get these clips out, get people to talk more, and then we produce more. And next thing you know, hey, you get more content from us.
And go to our YouTube, subscribe, and go follow us on Facebook.
And
so we can continue bringing you more content. And
hey, and I'm trying to use Twitter more. So if y'all are watching this in the future, hit me up, at me on Twitter. I'm trying to
face like
I'm trying.
Twitter is off.
I'm trying my
You don't have a
hardest.
Cash App, but you could go to the website. There's a donate but now button on our website. Just go to United Front Network if you're looking to donate.
It's still down for maintenance.
Well,
Then $ Ezel Moon.
Okay, well, since it's down, because someone's asking us for our Cash App, so someone sounded
$ Ezel Moon.
No. If you want to donate, you can donate to our PayPal at rgaines. That's RGAINES. I at
PayPal.
On PayPal. That's what rgaines I on PayPal, and our YouTube channel is the United Front Network.
Yep. You hit the search. We're at the top.
If you go to our page on Instagram, there's a link up there. You can click the link. It'll take you right to our YouTube.
Yep.
So go like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for joining us. I see that the chat was lit, and I appreciate everyone.
Love it.
And until next week, what are we talking about next week, y'all? Let me go see what. Next week's topic is who's protecting us, the community, cops, and creating our own safety nets.
Yeah. Hey, look, I think the segues are awesome because we already know if we don't get these, what the heck is that? Hey, look, every time we saying something good,
we hear you though. We still hear you, so keep talking.
Oh, she gone.
No,
they gotta.
She's still here.
And she came back as Michelle. That's so cool.
I am multi-talented in this piece. You can't stop me.
Well, we can still hear you.
I am diligent. Okay, you can't cut me off. See, that's what happens when everything get good. But this segue is why we would need to answer that question: who's protecting us? The first person to protect you is you, and that trigger will keep you from being in a situation that needs protection from you or for you. Because we, like I said, we are being triggered on purpose so they can kill us. So we got to be mindful about them triggers, y'all.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, because a trigger could take, I keep saying it, a trigger could be bad.
A trigger can end with a trigger. See, look, you talking about an eye for an eye. A trigger for a trigger with these trigger happy people.
You triggered and I'm triggered, so we both triggered. What we doing?
Hey, look, and whoever got the biggest trigger is pulling because they shooting without asking questions.
Okay.
A trigger for a trigger.
Man,
so yeah, we can't do that.
Just be careful out there, folks. You know, try to use your best.
Don't let your triggers get you fucked. You know, I'm about to say.
Fudge up. Fudged up. Fudge.
Fudged up. Okay.
Thank you. Fudge.
Good night, y'all.
We see y'all next week.
See y'all next week.
Y'all.
Peace.
Outro.